tough after overtime. Mr. 35, sorry. It's hard for me to pronounce your name. Your comment after the game, please.
Good win, but we got a terrible beginning for the game. Like things that we were talking before the game, we didn't do anything. Like they got easy layups. Basically, the whole first half. Like they scored, I think, 30 points from the paint during the first half. So it was easy to change something for the second half. Like focus on that. Like no easy layups anymore in the second half, and that's the thing that gave us the win tonight.
Coach, how do you summarize this win of yours on the road?
Well, first of all, need to give a credit for Israel in the beginning. The spirit they came in this situation when the group is already over. Temporary coach, hats off. They showed some real spirit and they were proud to play for their country. It took a long time for us to get into the game, but as Ilari said, it's actually not first time for us that, even though we're behind, like 16 points second half, we just believe in doing little things better, and you can see some Finnish spirit that you never give up. That's what I'm very proud, because this place we know that it's not easy to take a win, and tomorrow when we're back Helsinki, we're going to practice free throws.
Okay. Question, please, Moshe.
Hi, Coach. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Did you tell anything special to your guys in the locker room? Like, because you managed to keep your composure coming back from down 16. That's not something that is that easy, especially on an away game.
I think in my head I told something smart. So you should ask from the player. What did he hear?
With I just heard. I remember one thing that was the pack the paint. Like no easy layups anymore in the second half.
He said that at least they should not walk into our paint. 30 points in the first half from our painted area. And sometimes we play games they don't score all game 30 points in the painted area. And then some pride. That if you lose always situations, you make mistakes, take a fouls, put your hands up, start to show some courage. And they did.
Any questions? Thank you. Have a safe trip.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
We had the second press conference with the Israel national team after losing to Finland after overtime. Baltimore, top scorer of the game. But how do you summarize this tough loss of ours?
I think we had some small mistakes at the end, some miscommunication, and I would say a couple of tough calls that influenced the game. We started the game very well, and as long as the game developed, we got a little bit tired, and they came back to the game after a good start of ours. So it's disappointing.
Coach Zieberstein, first game of yours as a night coach, how do you summarize this game of losing?
The loss is very disappointing because the guys since Monday, I had the feeling that they put everything on the floor. Each minute in each practice, of course, the entire game. I'm more than proud of the way that we showed up, with the spirit that we brought to the game. We got back playing more like the Israeli team should play, with a lot of spirit, a lot of fighting on the floor, a lot of winning hustle plays. Executed excellent for 3 quarters. I have to give Finland national team the credit for keep coming. They are an intense team. They are a tough team. We knew that they got the character because they are tough players, tough team, and they play so much together that they will be there at the 4th quarter. Unfortunately, as Bar said, small mistakes. We lost shooters a couple of times. 1, maybe 2 unnecessary turnovers, couple of tough fouls. I don't know if they were. I need to see it on TV. But eventually, when it's an even game, a tie game, we needed to execute better both offensively and defensively.
Any questions? Moshe Barda, please. אנגלית, כרגע.
Anglit? Yes. Anglit. I felt pretty good this week. I had some talk with Nadav, and he told me to just be responsible and be myself on court. So that's what I did. And during the game, even after mistakes or missed shots, I felt pretty comfortable. And about Noam, I think we all saw today how talented he is and how good can he be. This week I saw a little bit that he was very excited during practices. He told me it's a kind of a dream for him to play with the national team at 18 years old, and he had a great game.
Any more questions?
I have a question for Coach. When you're up by 16 and you're seeing your opponent coming back, obviously they're a very good team. They've shown that in Eurobasket. Wasn't there anything you can do to try and kill the game earlier, to not get to the point where...
First of all, I need to see that, because of course there are some decisions that you make. You make 200 decisions during the game. Of course, that some of them maybe were wrong, some of them maybe were right. But we were trying to change some lineups. We took some timeouts. We tried to change some solutions defensively. But eventually, when you practice 3 days, communication and the way you play cannot be perfect, both ends of the floor. But we need to check that, okay? I would be more than happy that we could kill the game earlier, but I give the Finnish team, the Finland team credit for... I watched them for a lot of times because we were playing against them on the summer twice. They play so many years together. They're so tough and they got the character. They are not, you know, getting nervous or jumpy with whatever the score is. Well trained, and I think eventually this was the game. A team that is playing a lot of years together, and a team is playing 4 days together. Eventually, if we will have the time to be together, the roster to be together for more time, maybe the score was different.
Yes, Josh.
I'm sure that was, exciting to you regardless of the score. Why did you have so much confidence in Noam Yaakov to play him so many minutes and really, give a young 18-year-old his first chance?
First of all, when a player is playing for a national team, I treat him like a player, like a basketball player, regardless to his age. He showed a lot of maturity, a lot of confidence. He plays with a lot of self-control, knowing what he wants to do. And when you want to develop players, you need to give them the chance to play. It might cause you with some mistakes, but I rather have those mistakes when a guy like that is playing for us and is maybe one of our future players. He deserved it, he earned it.
Shabbat Shalom.